There is something for everyone in Bali because of its diversity, which includes vibrant towns, immaculate beaches, and verdant rice farms. Bali is a pleasure to visit because of its unique combination of modern amenities, cultural treasures, and scenic beauty. For those looking for outdoor activities, cultural encounters, and time on some of the world's most stunning beaches, it's an excellent destination for travelers in all budgets. Here's a list of amazing things to do in Bali, Indonesia. Number 12. Visit the Pura Lempuyang. In recent years, Pura Lempuyang, a stunning temple, has been overrun by tourists. Pura Lempuyang is worthwhile if you have a lot of patience, or if you are content to just take in the gate of heaven and the smaller temples within the complex, which are nonetheless amazing to see. Sunset is the ideal time for photos, but be prepared for large crowds. You will need to get there before opening if you want to avoid the crowds, which, depending on where you're staying, may require an early wake-up. Number 11. Explore the Tirta Gangga. A spectacular sight, the water gardens of Tirta Gangga are nearly constantly visited by tourists. Photographers have been drawn to the former palace turned sanctuary in recent years because of its numerous fountains and stepping stones. Even though Tirta Gangga is sometimes seen as a tourist trap, you can still find it worthwhile to visit. It is a stunning retreat that is easily accessible from other wonderful places to explore. The location is close to Bali's eastern coast and just a short drive from Mount Agung's base. If you're patient, try to get there around opening and closing when it's less crowded, or if you're very lucky, you might catch the ideal shot. By the way, please help our channel grow by clicking subscribe. Number 10. Visit the Ulun Danu Beratan Temple. This charming temple is located directly on Lake Beratan. Ulun Danu Beratan Temple, also known as Pura Ulun Danu Beratan, is easily accessible and well worth the time as it's located just off the main road. You have access to breathtaking views of the surrounding mountainside and lake. You may get the most out of your money because the campus also has a small park and other little temples. Number 9. Swim at Banyumala Twin Waterfall. Standing at a height of about 26 meters, Banyumala is a striking waterfall and one of Bali's most Instagrammable locations. You might have the location to yourself because it's not as crowded as some of the other falls in the area. Banyumala also consists of 2 waterfalls that meet in a single pool. What a fantastic place to swim! The main falls are 10 minutes walk from a modest parking lot. You can pay the admission charge at a small concession booth along the route. There is a steep stairway that leads to the falls further on, and it can be slick in the rain. It is advised to arrive early in the morning if you intend to have a picture session here. There won't be many people and the lighting will be excellent. Number 8. Get amazed at Sekumpul Waterfall. The tallest and most striking waterfall in Bali is Sekumpul Waterfall. Nestled deep within the rainforest, this hidden beauty is around 3 times taller than Banyumala. From the parking lot, visitors can walk for a short distance to the Sekumpul Waterfall viewpoint. You can climb to the base of Sekumpul from here and explore additional, lesser hidden falls. When you buy tickets, you might feel pressured to hire a guide, but it's not required or worth the additional cost. Banyumala and Aling Aling are 2 more waterfalls that are about an hour's drive from Sekumpul. You may spend more time admiring the waterfalls and save on travel time if you're staying in Bedugul. Number 7. Enjoy one of the many swings in Bali. There are proper and improper ways of doing the Bali swings. In recent years, social media users have been sharing pictures of people swinging out over the countryside. Although there are plenty of expansive sites with a wide variety of swings, it is believed this was a huge tourist trap and a waste of money and time. Better, more private swings can be found all across the island, including at Tegalalang and the northern waterfalls. Before swinging in a private location, make sure someone is there. The local space must be respected because this may be private property. You may have to pay a little price to go swinging at these smaller locations. It's worth it for the pictures and some fun. Number 6. Appreciate the Tegalalang rice terraces. One of the island's most attractive locations would be the rice terraces in Tegalalang. Seeing this leveled valley is a must-do while visiting Bali. Everything was lush and green, and the rice plants were in full flower when you arrive in March, towards the end of the wet season. Tegalalang has many distinct places that are well worth a visit. Some locations may have a trademark swing, while others may offer breathtaking views. Visitors may be required to pay a small entrance fee, which supports the local infrastructure, and are free to explore this UNESCO site at their own pace. Number 5. Indulge in the Besakih Great Temple. The Besakih Great Temple, the biggest Hindu temple in Bali, ought to be on every tourist's itinerary. It's an enormous collection of little temples and shrines that are simply amazing. Besakih, popularly known as the Mother Temple, is the island's oldest and holiest temple. Enjoy breathtaking views of the volcano and the surrounding countryside from this location, which is close to Mount Agung, Bali's highest peak. The cost of the offered sarong and guide will be covered by an admission ticket. There will be locals attempting to rent your sarongs though, and guides might ask for excessive tips. Despite how pushy they may appear, politely disregard the con artists and continue using the services that were listed on your ticket. Although it's not required, it would be appreciated if you left a gratuity for the officials who escort you around the temple. Number 4. See monkeys at Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary. One of Bali's most visited destinations is the Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary in Ubud. Hundreds of monkeys live in this wildlife reserve and roam freely among the assortment of wooded temples. Seeing some of the monkeys up close while being escorted by a park guide was one of the highlights for us. Unless you give the monkeys an ulterior motive, they won't hurt you. Be mindful of what you carry into the park and refrain from feeding them. The carvings of monkeys, frogs, and other odd animals that appear rather fierce and dangerous are the temple's main attractions. The temple's moss-covered bodies gave them a mysterious, otherworldly appearance, as if you were in the middle of the jungle, even though you were in downtown Ubud. Number 3. Get wet at Uluwatu Beach. Uluwatu Beach, commonly known as Blue Point Beach, offers everything from excellent dining options to breathtaking scenery and amazing surf. With views of the lake below, cliffside is terraced with eateries and retail establishments. Explore the trails, stop by a few shops, and take in the quiet beach beneath. If surfing is your thing, Uluwatu Beach has some of Bali's greatest waves. At the top of the cliffside is a restaurant called Single Fin, where you may spend your time taking in the views. Number 2. Walk along Kelingking Beach on Nusa Penida Island. When making travel plans to Bali, many people overlook day trips to the neighboring island of Nusa Penida. Of all the beaches in Bali, Kelingking Beach is thought to be the most picturesque in the area. Visitors may walk down the charming steps to the beach below at Kelingking Beach. Bring water if it's going to be hot outside because it's a lengthy trek. Number 1. Pray at Uluwatu Temple. This Balinese Hindu temple is a great place to find unexpected entertainment in addition to offering beautiful views of the nearby cliffs. The temple offers breathtaking views of the southwest coast from its clifftop location. The monkeys that wandered around the shrine were the major attraction. These monkeys were quite brazen, robbing tourists of their sunglasses and hats. Fortunately, the monkeys are more interested than unfriendly, so hold on to your possessions tightly. The only way to enter the temple's ultimate top is for prayer. Take note that using drones to take pictures and videos is prohibited. Appreciate the shoreline and watch the monkeys scare gullible people rather than try to get the ideal picture of the temple. A sarong, which is necessary for the temple, will be given to you together with your admission ticket. A kekok dance show is also held at the temple every day at 6 p.m. Check it out if you have the spare time. And that's our top picks for the amazing things to do in Bali, Indonesia. Please help our channel grow by clicking subscribe.